Hello, hello. It's 24 is gone now. Almost. Tomorrow I wake up and I turn 25. It feels weird because I remember very clearly and vividly being 18 going to 19. I remember very clearly. And time flew so quickly. So quickly. And in the moments that I was living it, it felt like it was going to be long, but it wasn't. Hey, Mert, how are you doing? There was so much to learn every single year ever since turning 18. And each year was better than the one before in a lot of ways, but in other ways, it was worse than the one before it. And I'll get into detail in a bit. I'm good, Marito. How are you doing? Alive is good, but we want more than that, you know? Alive and passionate, alive and ambitious, alive and doing better, alive and I failed, so I'm gonna try better tomorrow. That's what we want. My day was good. My day was all over the place. A little bit of work, a little bit of gym, a little bit of walking, a little bit of figuring things out, you know? There's a lot going on. But yeah, turning 25 tomorrow. And it feels weird. Feels weird. I'm excited. I know that this year is going to be harder than the one before because I've set a standard and now I got to live to that standard. And I've only set that standard on paper. I've been working up to live in it. And now I got to live it. So there's a lot to do. And I'm blessed. A lot of things were great. But everything that went wrong, I'm going to learn. I've been learning. And I will try my best to not repeat the mistakes that happened. And when I say try my best, genuinely have to give my all, because if I do try my best, I will succeed. And that's what it is. You're resting today? So you had a tough week, yeah? I mean, it's Monday, but the week before. Good for you, though. Rest is important. Get back to the grind tomorrow. It's not exciting as much as it is concerning. Because I know I've laid out the plan, so I know what I'm going to have to do for the year of 25. Guys, 25 is the year where I'm going to look like an idiot trying everything. 25 is the year I'm going to just try things. And people are going to laugh. I already know it, and that's fine. People are going to be laughing. I'm going to look like an idiot. I'm going to look like a noob, you know? It's going to look like I don't know what I'm trying to do. But the truth is, I'm going to keep trying and I will find my people. That's for sure. Exactly. We got to move forward. And so I'm going to have to do my best. And there's no turning back. That's pretty much what it is. And for the streams, it's going to be journaling. From now on, every single night is going to be journaling. So tomorrow you're going to know about the plan ahead. But for now, it's time to finally reveal what I was doing religiously for the past month. So for the past month, I've set a goal, okay? I was 95.5 kilograms. And unrealistically, I set the goal to hit 87 kilos. Journaling like an interview? No, journaling like a journal. So I pretty much tell you what's going on in my day, how the day went, what did I do, are we on track to achieve the goals, and what should we do different and what can we improve. It will be a daily effort, you know, we're going to be working together. You guys are my team after all. You know, everyone has a team in some way. You guys are my team because you're going to be my backbone. You're going to be my support, you know? And so, yeah, I set the standard to go from 95.5 kilograms to 87 kilograms. One, that's super unrealistic. Two, it's very possible if you simply just fast. You fast, you barely eat, you burned too many calories, and then that's it, you know? That's how you lose weight pretty much instantly, but you can't maintain that and you're gonna gain it all back. So, from 95.5, I am now at 90 kilograms. That's 5.5 kilograms down in 1 month. I'll tell you exactly how I did it. I do have the before and afters. I will do something with that for the video that's coming up. Yo, what's up? Destroyer. Yeah, I was 95.5 kilos. Now I'm at 90. So the video that's going to be coming is you're going to get it at the end of July. So July is going to be completely documented. Okay. I'll be working with a few of my friends to shoot for me too. I'll be shooting for myself mostly, but it'll be like working together. And it's pretty much going to be a video every single month on YouTube, like a full video, a proper video. It will be a mix of vlogging, a mix of cinematics, because I love doing that. I'm a filmmaker after all, telling a story and putting in what I learned throughout the month. You know, I'm not here to just show you my life. I'm here to be the subject that you learn from. I'm the subject. See how I mess up. See how I do things wrong and see what I do right and learn from it. And I genuinely don't mind that. I love doing that. I love being the subject for people to learn from, you know? No more RTWKs. They were really good. They were very good. And I will find a way to bring them back. But for now, this is it. Maybe I can bring them back for once a week or once every 2 weeks so I can make it very realistic and doable, you know? But we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that for sure. But for now, this is what we're doing. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm gonna love doing. And anyways, back to the now. I hit 90 kilograms. That's 5.5 kilos in 1 month. And boy, it was horrible. Guys, all I ate almost every single day. I'd say I did it 93% of accuracy. I'll tell you why later. All I ate was chicken breasts, around 2 to 3 per day, depending on the substitutes I'm doing later. 2 eggs, 300 milliliters of egg whites, tuna cans, protein powder, a little bit of milk. I introduced that around week 3. Week 3 milk was introduced, so week 3 and 4 there was milk. Week 1 and 2 there wasn't, so I was taking the protein powder with water. So the amount of water I had to take as well was around 3.5 liters to 4.5. I took supplements. I took creatine. I took multivitamins. I took the things that I know I was going to miss during my diet. For veggies, I pretty much just had lettuce occasionally, but most of the time it was cucumber. And there was an onion every single day pretty much, so I can like make it with the eggs, you know? The fat contents was pretty much from the food naturally. So eggs, whatever is in the chicken breast, which is pretty much near none. And I used beef tallow. Beef tallow to make my eggs. Cheat code. Love it. Sorry, what are you guys saying? You would need 3 months to lose that? Surprisingly, you don't. You pretty much need a month. And it's very tough to maintain your muscle mass while you're trying to lose a crazy amount of weight. You have to do everything to the dot. And by the way, sleep is extremely important. I needed to sleep 8 hours a day, and that's where I messed up. I know I could have hit the 87 kilograms. I know I would have hit it if it was 8 hours like of sleep every single day. I know I would have hit it. I couldn't. And it's all tracked. I would go to bed early. I would do everything I can do. And then most of the time, my average was around 6 hours and a half. Some days were 7, a few were 8. But guys, that was the toughest part of everything. Eating well was easy after the first week. Drinking the water I need to drink was easy. Exercising was the second hardest thing because when you're low on calories, everything feels like a task and a half, and you just don't want to do it. That's the truth. You know? Sleep is always a problem, Marita. And you know what it is? It's the blue light that we keep absorbing with our eyes. I stream pretty much late, 9, I close it at 10. Ideally, I should be sleeping 10:30. Sometimes I miss my steps, so I go walk late and then come back, take a shower, so I'd be at bed at 11. But that's not enough for my eyes and my brain to like detox from all the dopamine hits it's been getting and the blue light it's been absorbing. Absorbing, sorry. So I'm staying awake longer than I should be, just laying in bed trying to sleep. But it's fine. It's gonna get better. I know I'm gonna reach a point where I sleep 8 no problem like a baby. I know it. But that's gonna be longer than just a month of a change. Your neighbor was divorcing his wife, a lot of screaming. That's tough, bro. What a random fact, but that's actually tough. Gotta be with them. Yo, so that's pretty much a diet. And the second hardest thing was the exercise. The third hardest thing was eating 4 to 5 meals. That was the third hardest thing, and I'll tell you why. You can't control sometimes how your schedule goes, whether it's work or you train a little bit late or you don't have the appetite to eat. And when you're eating very clean, you're just full. You're just full almost all the time. Yeah, I'm low on energy, but the meals are fulfilling. So force feeding is tough. Force feeding is tough sometimes. 4 to 5 meals was tough. I averaged around 3, but I did hit 4 a few times and 5 rarely, but I've hit it like I'd say 5 times in the past month. That's good, Marita. 2 to 3 meals is better than the one you were having, which is good. You're gonna have to build it up slowly. And that's impressive. I don't know how you can sleep like that, bro. You need to be active daily. That's exactly what it is. Guys, part of losing the weight was not just the diet. I had to train every single day. The 7th day, which was supposed to be the rest, was not rest. It was active rest. So I still had to put in the steps and, follow the diet to the dot. There are no cheat meals. There's no cheating. You got to do everything to the dot. And the steps were in, the training was in, everything's great. And I'm very happy with how things turned out. I'm obviously disappointed that I wasn't 87 kilos. I know I could have done that if everything was perfect to the dot. In some meals, I had to replace a few things. So instead of having chicken breasts, I had equivalent amount of protein in shrimps, for example, And once I didn't have tuna, so I had extra chicken breasts. Those kind of changes. And when I was lacking a little bit on the protein and I was not feeling like eating a lot of chicken breasts, I added 2 extra eggs. There was a bit of substitution here and there. But that's the physical side of what I was trying to do the past month, and I succeeded. I didn't want to make videos about it and start posting because I needed to make sure I can trust my word. I've lost that a few times in the past year. That's another thing I'm saying goodbye on 24. I've lost that and it was out of my hand. I would say I want to do things and I just can't because of the time restraint. I just can't. My hands were tied a lot of times. Work mostly. So by the way, I'm reading. I'm reading, but I'm trying to like make this a coherent video so whoever clicks later on can like just listen. But I am reading what you're writing. And setting a higher step count could be beneficial, Murta, but you also want to maintain it. So I'd say have your 8K as minimum, but aim for 10 and 12 is your ambition. So you're going to do good. Oh, my steps, by the way, I had to put a minimum of 6K. That was my minimum. I hit 8 a few times. I've done a few 10Ks. I've done once 14K, once 12. But most of them I had to make sure minimum of 6. And guys, you gotta know, I'm moving from a job that required me to sit down almost the whole time editing, shooting a few days so I get to walk around a little bit, but the rest is all editing and being at home. So it was a big jump. Mind you, I was someone who also trains. I would go to the gym, train, come back, but I would not hit my steps. Like there would be barely any steps. All of it altogether would be around 2,000 per day. That's nothing. 6K was the minimum. I hit 8 a few times, I hit 10 a few times. But it's great. Big change. And before you start telling me bro, trust me, bro, I know what it's supposed to be. I know what it's supposed to be. It's just I gotta build my way up slowly, and you guys are gonna know everything to the dot from now on, how it's going. But yeah, feeling great, looking better than before. If you pull up streams from like 3 months ago, my face looks a little bit different. You can tell the difference. I'm happy about it. I have the footage as well to prove the before and after. It's just it's not going to be used now. It's going to be used for the video after. So the next month is going to be crazy. That's for the diet. Still handsome? Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Yo, Anna, welcome, welcome. So that's for the diet. For my profession, I'm gonna take content creation as seriously as I can. I still am studying. I'm still in York University. So we're gonna do our best to balance the two. But for now in the summer, I'll kickstart things and see how it goes. Don't worry, Anna. Stay safe and enjoy your time. And speaking of stretch, Najm, I need to start implying stretches. That's another thing I noticed about me where I need to improve there. So stretches are important. And guys, before we know it, I'm going to be on Instagram, I'm going to be on YouTube, and things are just going to start to carry itself slowly. I won't jump the boat straight and dive in hoping to find gold. I got to obviously get suited first, get my diving gear, make sure there are people around me to help me out if I need something, attach a rope in case anything happens, then dive in and start searching for the gold I'm searching for, you know? I can't just instantly start posting everywhere and let's go and like I'm gonna burn out. I know, I've tried it, I burnt out quickly. It's not sustainable. So one step at a time. Step 1, journal every night. Step 2, work on something and have a final video at the end of the month. Step 3, by the time university starts, I'll figure out how to start Instagram and then start to balance everything. And yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be extremely tough, guys. I am doing it a little scared, and that's good. If it doesn't scare me, then I'm too comfortable, and if I'm comfortable, that means there's no room for improvement. The fact that I'm uncomfortable means I'm taking the right decision. So I'm happy there. We'll see how things go, and you guys will be updated as often as I can update you every single night. So make sure you're there. Make sure you come say hi. And I encourage you to do something similar. You know? I hope I can inspire you a little bit and then you can do something similar. Thank you, Anna. Thank you for the early birthday wishes. I know you two go to the same university. I know. Not Anna anymore. She graduated. What do I study? I study filmmaking. I study filmmaking at York University. It's a lot of fun. It's great. I graduated from cinema studies. It's a little bit different, but filmmaking is nicer in my opinion. I'm just hitting hard quotes right now. Interesting. So yeah, 24 was a year of lots of failure, but it was a year of a lot of lessons, and it was a year of making money too. So there was a lot of blessings. It's just I failed at doing things that matter the most to me. You know, I did start streaming. I tried that. I'm still trying it. So that's great. I didn't stop it when things got very hard. I was like, you know what? Even if I got nothing planned, I'll still stream regardless. So fact is, I am trying, and I hope you guys can see this. You can see it, I mean. But there's always room for improvement. There's always room to plan, and that's what we're trying to achieve. So goodbye 24. Goodbye to all the stupid mistakes and silly mistakes that I did. I'm not perfect. I'm still gonna mess up, but you guys gotta hold me accountable, you know? You're my homies now. The K team. There's a Discord for a reason, and you're a part of it. You're my team now. Yo, what's up, Danny? How you doing? Anna face reveal on birthday stream? Nah, people are gonna flip their stomach. Are you kidding? Oh, what are the other things? I didn't tell you the other things I was trying to do, and I did it for the past month. It wasn't just the diet. It wasn't just the diet, which accomplished. Great. I'll give you the. By the way, if you're on the Discord, I'll give you exactly what I did, step by step, detailed. You're gonna have it detailed, so you can follow it if you want. You can do something similar. Guys, losing weight that quickly is possible, and you can maintain it. It's not a crazy diet. It's only crazy if your ambitions are not justifiable enough for you to do those extremes. You know what I mean? Like, you can't justify doing those extremes to reach those ambitions. You want to lose the weight? Lose the damn weight, bro. What are you waiting for? Genuinely, just lose it. And bro, I was itching my head every single day to like tell you about it, but I'm like, stay quiet, finish 1 month, finish the 31 days. I didn't do it exactly. Well, how many days did we have? I started June 8th. How many days has passed? Someone fact check me right there. You're never gonna end up on stream because bro's an op? We never know. Never say never. Never say never. I'm doing good, Danny. Hope you're doing good, bro. Hope you're doing good. So that's that. Take care of your guys. Take care of your everything. Skin, hair, take the vitamins you need to take. Everything gotta be done to the dot, and you're gonna mess up a lot, but at some point you're gonna get it all straight. So I'm very happy that I'm sharing this with you guys, and I'm very happy that you're here to listen. You know, I was excited to tell you about it. And 25 is gonna be an exciting year. I'm gonna be a joke for most of it, but that's okay. People are gonna laugh until it works. And that's how life is, you know? People laugh and then things work out, and then they ask you how you did it. So I'm willing to be a laughing stock for the next God knows how many years, you know? But the truth is, I just want to be an inspiration. I just want someone to be inspired to do better when they hear my story or when they see what I'm doing. And there are plenty of people who are doing inspiring things. But the more the merrier. Last stream before 25, yes sir. Why do you have an emoji beside your name? I don't see it. People laugh and then ask you how you did it. Brain rot. You're gonna quote to that? You're gonna quote yourself on that? Okay. Sure, you can have that quote. It's not even mine to begin with. I'm just saying it because I believe in it. So yeah, I guess now this is the point where we're just talking chill. That's the journaling. That's the journaling side of the streams from now on. This is what to expect every single night. You know? Thank you, bro. Thank you. I think that's the formula. And I gotta find a title. So here, K-Team, since now you're here, I want to know what should the title be from now on. I can't just say my journal, night 1 out of 365. I can't say that. I feel like that's too simple. Maybe it works because it's that simple. But I need a better title, and that's going to be in the thumbnail. And the thumbnail is going to be like what I'm using right now, honestly, on YouTube. That's what I'm aiming for. Something like that. Different facial expressions, of course, but I can't always just take a picture and just like, you know. It's going to take too long. So I like the formula, and I think I'm going to stick with that. 1, it keeps my YouTube going no matter what. 2, accountability. 3, I will look back at this and you guys can look back at this and you can fact check me whenever. I do need a good title. Sam Silik did that and it worked perfectly for him? Did he? I don't know what Sam Silik's formula was. Hold up. Let me look him up. I'm not trying to copy anyone, guys. I want you to know that this is generally just being as honest and as what is the thing called when you do something regularly? As consistent as possible. Oh no, bro, he wasn't living, dude. He was making full videos. That's not what I'm doing. The actual YouTube videos is not gonna be that. My YouTube videos are gonna be once every month. They're gonna be well produced. There's gonna be purpose and lessons behind it. It's not gonna be nonsense. And I have no idea how I'm gonna do the first one. Honestly, this is exactly the same situation I had when I did my first film for York. I had no idea what I was trying to do. And I just started typing things down, writing things down. And as I wrote things, I ended up with this idea and then I just made it. So I do know that I want to have lessons in it. I do know that there should be vlogging elements to it. I do know that there's a gym portion to it. But I also do know that there's a lot of beautiful and nicely recorded shots in the entire video, right? So a little bit of a cinematic experience, a little bit of vlogging experience, and a little bit of lessons here and there, you know? So don't know how I'm gonna execute this. Hopefully I can get a few friends from York, filmmakers, to like become part of the whole thing, and then they can work on my account as I do things with them. Man, no idea. Just gonna do things, you know? I'll be a laughing stock and that's fine. Yeah, I'm talking about lives. Lives is gonna be what you're seeing right now, Danny. So that thumbnail, give or take, you know, and I'll just have a counter at the bottom, 1 out of 365, you know, and it'll just be a journal. Every single night I journal for a little bit. We track the plan I'm putting for myself, and yeah, that's pretty much it, you know. It would be a kind of like a checklist. So this is what I did today. This is what we did wrong, what we did good. This is what we could improve on. And obviously chat with you guys. Whoever's here, we'll be chatting, you know? What's the stream about? Is the start of the journaling I'm doing, my friend. It's the start of the journaling. So kind of like a diary. You know, Dear Diary? Dear Diary, but with you guys being present and we have a goal in mind. So I'm starting the formula right now. I'm learning how to do it as the live continues right now. And setting the standard, and obviously it's my last stream as 24, so a little bit of something special. I talked about what I did the past month, which I couldn't tell you guys about until I finally did it and achieved it. And yeah, here we are. It's gonna be so fun when one day you come and say I did nothing today. No, I hope I don't. I hope I don't do that. Yo, if I come in one stream and I say I did nothing today, quote me on this right now. If I stream one day and I tell you I did nothing today, and we haven't progressed at all, I will genuinely give someone a $50 gift card to Amazon. An Amazon $50 gift card. Quote me on this right now. One day passes where I don't do something I said I was gonna do, I'm giving away one gift card. And don't just sit here waiting on my downfall. It ain't happening, you know. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, but I'm just saying, if that day does come, you get yourself a gift card. Not all of you, one of you will like do the roulette thing, and it lands on one name, and that's it. Yes, sir. I'll never give up, Alessandro. Never. Oh, Alessandro, you weren't here to listen, by the way. You were asking start posting YouTube videos. And I told you, I know, just wait on me. There will be YouTube videos. It's once at the end of the month, every single month. So stay tuned for that. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Also, I don't want to completely stop playing games, but I don't want to put it on this channel anymore. Maybe I might make something separate. Or an extra live doesn't hurt. I don't know. I'm considering it. But the truth is, to be honest, maybe it's not the time to play games online. That's the truth. Maybe it's not the time. I actually need to hyper focus this 1 year. And then once we build an audience, obviously we can visit those things. But for now, honestly, maybe another channel would be a good idea just for the gaming stuff. But this is where this channel is heading, and I'm very happy about this decision. Yeah, Danny's a sweat when it comes to Clash Royale, bro. What's my Steam library? A few unique titles, but mostly Resident Evil, Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Witcher, Skyrim, Tekken 7, Hollow Knight, and a few other titles that I can't quite remember. Jackbox. Yeah, that's about it. But yeah, guys, I think this is it for the diary of tonight. Now we can sit and chill and talk. We can sit and chill and talk. For those of you who are watching the video later on YouTube, the diary has ended right now. It was my first run of it. So it's only going to get better from here on out. I'll know what to say, obviously. But for a first time, I think I did great. You know, it's a diary after all. I dictate how it goes, but obviously I gotta make it worthwhile for you to listen to. So yeah, it ended now. You can leave the video. Now I'm just gonna chill and chat with the K team. How cool would it be to have K team t-shirts in the future? Maybe change the name. K team is cool, but maybe there's something else that comes to my mind. It'd be so sick. Or plush. K team plushies? K team plushies would be funny. Cause it's not on brand. Like nothing about what I'm doing, nothing about what I say says plushies. K-Team plushies, you genuinely buy that? Yo, that would be hilarious. A very serious plushie. A gym bro plushie. A Toad plushie. I can't get copyrights for that. Thumbs up or thumbs down if I'm streaming until 12. Streaming until 12. Yo, what do you think I am? Can't do that. Plus, I still need to hit my steps. Tisk. I know. I was freaking working, but I hit my steps regardless. Okay, I'm gonna stop the stream and I'm gonna walk. I have 6K steps to hit because I hit 2,000, but as a punishment, I gotta add another 6. Plus, tomorrow my 10K steps a day starts. I am not excited for that. Getting from pretty much barely any steps to 6K was hard. Moving from 6 to 10 is only hard because it's gonna take more time. I am not excited, but I am excited to see the progress. The progress I am excited for. Stream till we see you 25? Bro, I can't be doing that, bro. No, I gotta hit my steps. But you'll see me when I am 25, that's for sure. Tomorrow you're gonna see me with more wrinkles and half of my hair is gonna turn white. Anna is funny. I just fact checked right there. Mexican Coke, bro. Honestly, I wouldn't understand that. I don't speak the language. I don't get the taste. I know, Alessandro. I know. Hold your horses, bro. Hold your horses. The Toad icon will be added to the Discord. I don't know how, and I haven't researched it yet. Yo, Danny, do you know how to add icons to the Discord? Thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down. I'm not streaming the whole night. I gotta hit my steps. I gotta hit my steps today. You need to work. Plus, I'm not gonna have long streams, guys. As I told you, from now on, it's pretty much Dear Diary. It's gonna be journaling at night. It's gonna be nice. Once the diary is done and the journaling is done, I chat with you guys a little bit extra, and then that's it. So 45 minutes to an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. Very reasonable. Doesn't take anyone's time too much. You know, it's better for everyone because if you're part of the K team, honestly, I want you to use your time as good as you can. So if I'm not here trying to inspire you, or at least, you know, every now and then, obviously we can have some fun. Okay? Having fun is fine. We've had this on our real talk before. It was me, I was talking to my boys, Danny and Johnny. It's okay to have free time. It's okay to enjoy your time. It's just you can't be dragged into that and then make it a habit. That's dangerous, and it happens very quickly. So I want to watch out from that. I don't want any interferences really that can affect like the progress. So having fun is okay, but if you're part of the K team, you gotta be leveling up. I don't care how young you are. I don't care how old you are. There's always something to work on, and there's always something to improve on. Again, if you don't want to say it in the chat here, you can always say it on the Discord. We can hold each other accountable. Whatever you're trying to achieve. And if you don't want to talk about what you're trying to achieve, that's also okay. But having people to hold you accountable is good. Khalil face reveal? Alright, bro. 1 second, bro. What do you mean, Khalil face reveal? I can add 50 custom emojis. Okay. We gotta add Toad, as Alessandro requested a lot of times. I don't know how to do it yet, so if you can just show me how to do it so I can do it in the future, that'd be great. Also, guys, please, if you're on YouTube, like the video, please. I want. Also, guys, please, to, if you're on, I can hear myself now. I want this to appear on people's pages. You know, I want those lives to start appearing on people's pages. So just drop a like, you know, and it does a big difference. Got you, Sandra. The picture you sent. That's gonna be the icon. I got you. I got you, brother. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, I want to know what you guys are up to. I really do. I want to know. Give me small. We should plan together how to reach certain things. So let's say you don't have to share everything, but let's say, for example, Marita wants to increase her water intake and increase her step count. Now, how can we hold Marita accountable? One, screenshots of the step counter. You can send it in the gym Discord group. Two, you can simply just track the entire week and then post one photo of the entire proof. Three, we can just help her by reminding her, hey, don't forget, you're doing this. Do your best. You know? As simple as that. As simple as that. I'm putting myself out there. You don't have to do the same. But it could be simple stuff too. Let's say Alessandro wants to get good at basketball. Let's just say that. An example, okay? What can he do? He can start going to basketball training. He can play more of the sport. And then at some points, maybe he can record a video of him scoring 2 3-pointers in a row or 3 3-pointers in a row, showing good form. Just an example. I'm brainstorming. It doesn't have to be this way, but an idea. It's not a bad idea. No? Little reminders, sharing progress. Trust me, I wanted to, the gym channel that we have, I wanted to activate that and start sending you guys like, hit the gym, do this, do that. One, it's going to be repetitive. Two, I just didn't want to share yet what I was doing for the past month. I was like, it's a lot better if I just do it and then tell you about it and then you see the progress. So we're doing great, feeling great. Things are looking better. Your roommate almost took you out to the neighboring city? Yo, watch out and walk in the middle of nowhere. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know how accurate or how much you're exaggerating about that, but just be safe, yeah? Alright, it's almost 10. I am gonna end this shortly. But guys, I do want you to know that I appreciate you. And it's very cool that I ended up meeting a few of you online. It's sick. It's something I never thought I would experience. And people honestly stream to 0 viewers for months upon months. I didn't get to experience that. And that's a blessing. So the fact that there's always 1 or 2 people, it's great. Danny, I'll see you IRL, bro. That's why I said some of you. Play the finals. I'll give it a try, bro, but right now I'm too locked in, so maybe not now, maybe in the future, and it's not going to be on stream. If I do try it, maybe I'll hit you up and be like, yo, if you want to join a game, let's do it. So yeah, community games would be nice. I don't know if I'm going to stream it. Maybe maybe we'll make it a Discord thing, honestly. It doesn't have to be on my YouTube channel. I'm getting a message from someone saying I'm stranded. Please use an Uber. If you're stranded, use an Uber. Get the Uber, act like you're on the phone, get the 911 call ready in case the Uber driver tries to do anything funny. If he tries to do anything funny, laugh, because he's trying to be funny. Of course not. Just be careful, please. Did I drink water? I drank plenty of water. I already hit my 4 liters today, and I'm honestly going to drink more, considering I'm going to go walk right now, 6K steps, so. Overdose on the water today. Overdose on the water, but that's fine. More water is good. Too much water is bad. Your body will pretty much think it's drowning. Fun fact. Will be told for sure. I will drink water. I got you. Alright, guys. It's been a pleasure. I'm very happy. You know, sending off 24. Goodbye, 24. 25. I pray that by the end of it, I finally become the man I truly want to be. Or at least I've done enough to get the bar close to the complete. And the truth is, the older you get, the more things you want to improve on, and you realize that there's more room for improvement. But there is a zone where you're like, I'm doing good, now I gotta keep it going. So I want to reach that zone. Right now, I'm gonna screw up in a lot of things, but that's fine. We learn, we live, we get stronger, we get better, we keep pushing forward. That's about it. Yes, sir. Well said. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. All right, guys. Good night. I'm gonna go hit my steps for the day. Well, for the night now. And yeah, again, another night, another attempt to sleep a little bit early. and actually sleep rather than just move around in bed for an entire hour until I finally get tired enough to sleep. See you tomorrow. See you in tomorrow's journal.